Urek Mazino, ranked number 4 in the tower with the nickname Ray Barracuda. Being an irregular, he's one of the strongest people in the story, surpassing characters like Hell Joe and Karaka who are strong enough to defeat rankers with ease. Hell Joe, who is strong even by high ranker standards as stated by SIU, is getting his ass beat so hard his personality changes. Rankers being 100,000 people in total and high rankers being the top 1% of all rankers. At the beginning of Tower of God's second season, Urek fought rankers that searched for the flower of Zygena. They all got killed by this drippy one-man army just to relieve his boredom. Urek talks about how boring it would be to be the king of the tower, showing he has the strength to rival the king, Jihad. Even if he has the power to become the king, he chose to be uncrowned. Bomb is face to face with the mighty Barracuda and accepts his game of tag. The strongest lighthouse at the tower, which only consists of 3 existing pieces, can only hold him for a fraction of a second. A fraction being a maximum of half a second, while a fraction to Urek could be a millionth of a second. He clashes with Bomb, who was hyped up to have power dwarfing all the regulars at floor 20 and ends up one-shotting the poor guy. Urek leaves with the flower and one-shots another 3 rankers who attacked him, stating that they need at least 1000 to fight him. Shinsu, a divine water that exists everywhere in the tower that replaces air, is used by Lero to test the potential climbers of the tower. A high resistance to Shinsu density allows you to move freely and control the divine water. Regulars of the tower struggle to pass this wall of Shinsu, with Bomb being an individual who was unaffected by it. The same Bomb who trained an extra 6 years and still got one-shot by heavily suppressed Urek. The higher floors would be suffocating and more dense than even concrete. If every floor gets a 10% increase of the Shinsu density, the tower will be hundreds of thousands of times more dense at the last floor. This makes it impossible for E-grade regulars to survive in the higher floors, hinting that the tower is made to train regulars for something or someone. The tower has 134 known floors, which all are similar to the size of the Americas, making the tower at least 11 times the size of our Earth. The God of Guardian, who is treated like a god by the other Hell-trained guardians, shows Bomb the Black Hole Sphere. This very attack can destroy a gigantic world with a small hit of Shinsu. A gigantic world that's comparable to Jupiter, the biggest planet of our solar system. With a huge pool of Shinsu ready to be used, this very technique could destroy Jupiter from 10 to millions of times, depending on your interpretation. Bomb doesn't learn the Black Hole Sphere until he masters the orb and completes the move. With this move he is able to fight evenly with Data Jihad, who uses the same techniques. Both pale in comparison to Data Urek, the guy that broke the system. This failed attempt created an incomplete version of Urek when he was at the Hell Train. The same incomplete version of Urek was so fast the mirror couldn't reflect him, allowing him to travel at the speed of light, explaining he is pretty damn slow compared to his outside version that's in the tower. In the War Arc, Bomb fights Calavan using his full power and barely damages him with his orb Black Hole Sphere. Calavan acknowledges Karaka's toughness, the same Karaka that fought Urek on the floor of death. Urek demolishes Karaka using his finger and 1% of his power. That 1% was more than enough to deal with Karaka, not to mention without any Shinsu, just his raw power, his whole body being hundreds if not tens of thousands of times stronger than his finger. Karaka thought he has at least a small chance to defeat Calavan, but runs away after witnessing Urek's finger. Ivan Kel, an ex-top 60 ranker who fought on an even level with strong branch heads, gets cornered by Kel Halam, who thinks he has a 0% chance of defeating Jihad. With Urek being relative to Jihad, they should be comparable in speed and power. Taking all these feats into consideration, Urek would scale from small star to solar system levels of AP with MFTL plus speed. If you guys enjoyed the video, then smash that like button and subscribe. Comment down below, who do you think would win between Jihad and Urek?